It's hard, you don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on a bank account, look like she banking on tips. I came up from nothing, was laying on and sleeping in bundles and paying no rent. Everyone loves you when fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said it, I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit. My diamonds are icy, I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s and running from 12, but that isn't Brady. But that doesn't faze me, I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me, it be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. Yeah, having some twins, there's 2 in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you're doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10, then you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look, they got me started, I'm back on my again shit. I thought about for practice, like I've been auditioning. Cut a job when she started a bigger one. Cut it. They use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with. I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. You shaking on this, got something for hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes, I already. Be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already. And I did it all and ain't you could tell me. Boy, what I want ain't you could give me. Got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more money, more problems. I should've listened to Biggie. And this type of living is not for beginners. You kinda losers do not make try to be cool, but I'm not for the I got the rock paper. I keep it like rock paper scissors. I made the choice, it was not their decision. I'm not gonna listen to rappers who sound like broke records, but no, you did not. I'm highly offended. Only way you gonna get to where you wanna be, you gotta. Even if you made it to the bottom of the pit and try to climb it to the top, you know I probably always wonder how I'm feeling, and I tell them that I feel like I gotta play the. If it want me, she gotta be a 10, and if she's sending me selfies, it gotta be joining. Too many times I told these stop playing with me. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread and the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. Wait, I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky.
Starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia 76ers. At center, Andre Drummond. Let's meet your Sacramento Kings! At power forward, standing 6'8", number 13, Keegan.
There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Paul George is out there with Yabusele. Then it's the Machine. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Maxey in at the 1 spot. And for Sacramento, the post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk out there with Levine. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. What better way to start a new year than with NBA hoops. Craig, not feeling tired, are you? We got a long way to go here, partner.
Oh, I'm feeling good. Hopefully, these players can say the same. I'm sure many of them did stay up a wee bit past their bedtime last night.
And so Monk will bring it up for the King. Murray outside. On the wing, Levine. No good with the triple. And the 76ers with possession. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
These guys are looking forward to this year now, putting last season behind them.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Murray surveying the D. Just 5 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Cavaliers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now for the 76ers, they've come out with a vengeance. I don't care what anyone said about them or their chances to start the year. Now let's see if they can maintain this momentum.
Here's Levine. Paul George making his last shot. Right side Levine. Second shot opportunity, and Sabonis finishes it off.
Nice persistence on the glass. Sabonis understanding how to use his body and length, too.
And it's the machine missing. The Kings have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. Now, here's Maxey. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here's Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the machine. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Levine against Maxey. And the shot goes in.
You see how creative Maxey is, just dissecting the defense with his handles.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thank you, David. Looking at the last game for Sacramento, it was a win against the Mavericks.
You could see it in that game, despite the odds going against them. Once it got to OT, they had that belief and resolve that they could win.
When they say don't give your opponent confidence, this is what they mean. They were allowed to hang around, and by the end, they were the team that believed in themselves.
And here are the 76ers now. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Shot clock at 5. Maxey. Another miss by Maxey.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Here's Drummond. Outside, Maxey. And the pass to the machine. The 19-foot shot. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. The Kings trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And he's been way off the mark this quarter, and it's been ugly.
Maxey attacking to the left wing. Here's the machine. He had 15 points last outing. And here is Monk. Takes it off the glass.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here, moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
Here's the machine. To the inside. Here's Oubre. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
LaVine looking around. Here's Laravia. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
And in addition to putting up points, he terrorized ball handlers, racking up a ton of steals.
And Philadelphia has possession after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Here's the machine. Pass to McCain. Over Ellis. Valanciunas grabs the board. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Laravia. Still without a basket.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's the machine, and he makes good on the layup.
22.
The machine's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Zoelos will bring it up to Sacramento. They trail by 1. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Laravia. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And that one is good.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Grimes. Out left to the wing. Here's the machine, guarded by LaVine. Shot by Grimes, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Edwards is checked in. With a completely new group now.
Shooting for
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Andre Drummond is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's the machine, and it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And it's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, guys. The machine in the last game against the Trailblazers played very well. He ended up with 15 points and with 6 rebounds. I know his teammates and coaches appreciated that kind of all-around performance. He sure impacted the game. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
And good that time.
Tyrese Maxey.
Maxey's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
Sometimes you just got to look away, man. I felt that move from Max.
Here's Monk, and then Monk with the dunk.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Here's the machine, Drummond. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Ellis outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And here at the midway point of the season, the perfect time to check out the rookie rankings. Who will be the NBA Rookie of the Year? Some great young players. Look at the machine. He's been just what his team has needed as he comes in, and he has played wonderfully through the start of his career. And now he sits at number 4.
And that's a pretty good position he's in at number 4. What do you guys think? Will he be higher or lower on that list once we get through the second half of the season?
Well, it depends on how prepared he is for the length of the NBA season. From a physical aspect, it's hard on some rookies. But if he stays healthy and fresh, I think he'll be moving up.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
Now Monk. After the missed 3 from the machine, Sabonis trying to get open. They get it back. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Kings have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Maxey against Ellis. Maxey passes to the machine. And the 76ers get it back. And that one's good. Drummond.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On the wing, Monk. It's Ellis on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Ellis kicks to Monk. From 10 feet out, and it's sent back by Drummond. Here's the machine. Monk defending. Pass to Drummond. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Kings trailing. In the corner, it's Monk. This is 2 to Rosen. Passes to Sabonis. He kicks it to Monk. And it's sent back by Drummond. Puts one up from 19. And there's Paul George on the assist by Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey.
Maxey's got 3 assists tonight. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for Sacramento. Zach LaVine comes in from Malik Monk.
Jonas Valanciunas. Zach LaVine.
DeRozan passes to Ellis. Back to DeRozan. Clock at 6. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's George. Another shot. Nice shot by Yabusele. Yabusele's got his first 2 points.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backcourt.
Ellis dishes to DeRozan. Got a hand on it. Here's Yabusele, defended by Sabonis.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
The Kings trail by 8.
2 minutes remaining.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Always finds DeRozan. Outside, Levine. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Yabusele passes to the machine. 1:32 left now here in the second. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And DeRozan throws it down.
Great teamwork leading to some exciting offense. DeRozan showing us how it's done with the alley-oop.
The machine passes to Yabusele. Banked in off the glass. Yabusele's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Levine, and it's sent back by Drummond. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Hey, we'll be right back. Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Zach LaVine is out there with Malik Monk. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's LaVine. 7-foot shot, and the basket is good. LaVine's got 7 points.
Boy, LaVine just glides off the bounce. He is very difficult to stay in front of.
And, Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple-level score. And when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Now here's Murray. After the miss from the machine, misses from short range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Monk grabs the board. Monk's got 6 rebounds in the game. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Yes, that goes in. 13 points in the game.
Oh, the way that Monk commits to his drive, I'm not sure how you can stop him.
Maxey looking it over. And here's George for 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Philadelphia leading by 9. And there's the pass to Yabusele. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's the machine. To the middle. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably
Philadelphia foul.
Small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
The Kings have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for three-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish." At the end of the day, just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Maxey uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Inside, the machine passes to Drummond. Here's Yabusele. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. To take a look at the Kings, this season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference.
And I think for the Kings, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
Yeah, it's frustrating everyone, the players, the coaches, the fan. There was this idea. That they might struggle, but I think the reality is starting to set in.
Here's the machine. The Kings getting the bucket. Back to Maxey. Over Monk. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Now, here's Monk. 13 points in the game. Now here's Levine. Levine on the follow.
Levine, Springs, yeah, look, they go hand in hand, and he might have a pair of his shoes.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay.
The Kings trail by 5. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. The machine is out there with Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 shot. Levine can't hit.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. RJ, talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
And he knocks down the first one.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
And the 76ers making a change here. George is checked in. Maxey hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Outside, Levine. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Philadelphia leading by 7. Out to the right wing. Maxey against Monk. On the wing, George. Pass to the machine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Drummond. Pass to Yabusele. Goes up again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
4th personal foul.
That one on Monk.
Second team.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
2 shots.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the 76ers.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Passes it to Monk. Levine wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Levine's got 21.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The pass to Levine. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. It's now 23 points for Zach Levine.
Smart hoop by Levine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
The machine. That's good.
Tyrese Maxey.
And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. 8-point game. Murray down low. Misses in close.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Monk kicks to DeRozan. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Drummond in the post. Defended by Sabonis. Drummond passes to the machine. 6 on the shot clock. Monk against Maxey. That doesn't go, but he's 5 for 11. The Kings trail by 5. Levine with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
And the 76ers call time here.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
One more cheer for your Kings Youth Dance Team.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to the machine. Pass to Drummond. Here's the machine. Rejected by Murray.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
Here's Levine. And it's the machine with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. No good from Yabusele. Sacramento's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Monk outside for Murray. Passes it to DeRozan. With 3, Levine. It's hauled in by George. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
The Kings trail by 5. Levine with it. Now the dish to Monk. From past the arc. And there's Levine on the assist by Monk. Levine's got 26 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's the machine, guarded by Levine, and Drummond kicks to George. Lots of room. Again, Philadelphia.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Outside, Levine. Basket, good. And he has 28 points for the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Maxey passes to the machine. To the paint.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First personal foul, third team. At the line for the 76ers, Gershon Yabusele. 2 shots.
That's good from Yabusele. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sacramento. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Kings trail by 4. Timeout called by the Kings. Paul George really making a difference here.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
What time it is? Here comes your 916 crew, everyone.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Andre Drummond.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. The machine, that's good. And the 76ers lead by 4.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside DeRozan. That shot missing. George with the defensive
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. For Sacramento, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Levine can't hit. The 76ers leading by 4. Maxey with it, now guarded by Murray. That one drops for him. Maxey's got 6 points in the quarter.
A physical scoring guard, Maxey is at home on the inside.
And DeRozan, here we go. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's the machine. Here's the pass to Yabusele. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Those and dishes to Murray. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
A load to deal with inside. The strength of Murray makes him a tough cover.
At the line for your Kings, Murray taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so Murray nails both of them.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Maxey passes to the machine. .44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fourth team foul.
Now Maxey. Yabusele again, Philadelphia.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Levine for three. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Answering the call. Zach LaVine, he wants the ball late. He wants to be the go-to guy.
5th personal foul. 5th team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Get loud!
Here's Monk. Some solid defense from Maxey. And it's the 76ers with the ball. They lead by 7. So the 76ers win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge,